I did my observation hours at Mariano Oswela Elementary School in Chicago. An important thing I learned there was that the teachers are teaching more students with disabilities in general education classrooms. The students wouldn't all stay in this classroom the full time, for instance. They would be taken into a general education classroom at different times. I like how the teachers there know that their students with disabilities have a much broader spectrum of skills and abilities. To meet the needs of all students, teachers would use a variety of instructional and learning strategies. Observing that, I saw that it made everything more efficiently and effectively for each student. I believe the way the classroom was set up and ran really helped students increase achievement in their own particular way. After all my observing, I realized they did a lot of co-teaching in the classroom. I think this was one of the best methods that helped these type of students. They did a lot of station teaching by dividing the class into multiple groups to work with the teachers. In the class, I observed there were about 4 students with LD. Therefore, the teacher used a lot of memory strategies with them. I really like how the teacher always had their work be displayed everywhere in the classroom. I believe this is important to let students see how important they are. All the students had a set job to do, and I think this helped them to not feel left out and do stuff on their own. Another thing I noticed in the classroom was a lot of repetition. For example, their class schedule was all over and important notes that helped them on a daily basis. Another important thing I saw was the teacher always presented their test corrections up on on a small board, and I think this was important because they can see the mistakes they did, and since they would write it in their notebook, I believe it helped them to realize their mistakes for next time so they can fix what they're doing wrong. Overall, my experience with Oswald Elementary School was very good because I got to see in reality how a special education class works. Every student is different and just needs special accommodations to move forward.